local Louisville Independent Business Alliance is here. Black Friday. Remember that we have so many local stores that have things that would just blow your mind. You say, I didn't know that existed. We really do. So let's try to shop local. You know, you have Black Friday, you have Small Business Saturday, you have every day that we should try, if we can, to support our local businesses. I want to welcome, you all know Rachel. She's already here, Neighborhood Initiatives Manager, LIBA South, Louisville Independent Business Alliance. Jeff Stum is here. He's the co-founder of Hectares and Bourbon Country Cannabis. And then Paula Henson, she's the owner of Above the Dirt Garden Shop. I like to be above the dirt, so that is always a good time when you wake up in the morning and you're above the dirt. I have learned that. Are you all excited about holiday time? Do you get more people when they come in? What about you, Paula?
Oh, for sure. I mean, spring is huge in a garden store, and then winter starts to decline. So to get like the gifts and the house plants and everything in the winter, it's absolutely huge for us.
Yeah, that's huge. What about you, Jeff?
Oh yeah, the event season starts in the fall and kind of runs through the holidays, with the apex being Small Business Saturday and Black Friday, and some of the other things that are happening. Our primary shop is in Nulu, so we get the benefit of foot traffic on the regular, but now we have a new store in St. Matthews and one in New Albany, and we anticipate a huge lift in foot traffic during that period of time.
Wow, you all are growing. Okay, we're going to talk about all of that. Rachel, let's talk about shopping local. We did a little bit in the last segment. Anything else you want to add to that?
Absolutely. So as you're on your phone today and you're thinking about all those gifts that you need to still purchase, get on the Louisville Independent Business Alliance website. We have holiday gift guides for a lot of our area businesses, so that you can, it makes it easy for you to pick that perfect gift and still shop small. And then of course, come on out tomorrow to one of our Small Business Saturday events, either with LIBA South at Colonial Gardens or with LIBA West. So just get onto that website and start making your list, and don't forget to check it twice.
All right, and what's the website again, one more time?
Louisville Independent Business Alliance, that's keeplouisvilleweird.com.
All right, it's really easy, keeplouisvilleweird.com. There it is. You see the guide. And it's just so much fun stuff there. And again, things you may not see in another store. Paula, tell us about Above the Dirt Garden Shop.
Yeah, well, we're a little bit over a year old,
Yay!
So we're new. We took over an old gas station in the J-Town Historic District right there.
How cool.
So from grease to green, if you will, and we're indoor plants all year long. And then in the spring, we get really big with all of like the landscaping. One of our specialties is native plants. And so having a really unique garden that brings in the pollinators, and then we do decor and collector plants.
So you said native plants, so because, you know, Cindy Sullivan generally comes on Tuesdays, and we always tell people, go to your local garden stores when you're looking for those plants, because if you get native plants, they're more likely to survive, because this is where they're grown.
Yes. Oh, they're far more resistant to the winter and the heat, and we all experienced all that death last winter.
Right.
So when you bring in a native plant, it's going to last, I mean, in theory, it could last forever for you.
Yeah.
Plus, it's unique. Everybody plants the same 10 things. So you bring in the native plants, and you have an interesting garden as well.
And we want the butterflies, and we want the hummingbirds, and the dragonflies.
Yes, the monarchs.
Oh, the monarchs. My garden was a little piece of heaven this year. It was just wonderful. These are just some of the plants you have?
These are the indoor plants. Native plants would definitely be a spring or fall thing. Sure. So as we go into the winter and into, you know, Valentine's Day and all of that, we get really heavy into the house plants, and to a lot of collector plants. You'll see plants at our store that you might not see everywhere else.
Yeah. What's this? Is a little ditty. I like him.
Isn't that fun? It's a little miniature Tradescantia. It's like an inch plant. It's an indoor plant, but a lot of people do put them outside during spring, summer, and fall.
Okay, well, I'm not going to try to say the name. It's just gorgeous is what it is. All right, and you all located where?
So we are in the J-Town Historic Gaslight District, right there in Taylorsville Road.
Though?
Yeah, 10104, Taylorsville Road.
There you go, Taylorsville Road. Okay, now, Jeff is going to give us like a little, get ready for school here.
Yeah, just a little.
Jeff Stum, he has Hectares and Bourbon Country Cannabis. And I said Hectares, and Jeff says?
I say a hectare is a unit of measure for 2 square acres of land generically. It's a South American land grant for the coffee growing business is how it's generally referred to, or in European countries for acreage. So our products too are from the earth. My in-laws grew our hemp the first 2 years. We're a hemp-devised beverage company. So we have canned beverages, we have individual serve shots and other goodies that one can get to relax yourself for the holidays and entertain in a non-alcoholic fashion if one chooses.
Really? Now, what is it? What's the can Hectare? You say hemp?
Yeah,
so it's hemp in the can?
Hemp derived for both CBD and Delta-9, which is active THC. We refer to these as sessionable drinks, much like you would alcohol, but with no alcohol in them. There is a psychoactive ingredient in here that, if consumed in multiple doses, can actually give some euphoria.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question because I have to.
You must.
Is that legal?
It is quite legal. And here again, I'll try to keep it terribly succinct, but
Yes.
this has been in the news a lot in the last 2 or 3 years. The Farm Act of 2018 allows for hemp to be grown.
Well, see, I know
Yes.
it allows for hemp, but then when you start talking about, the effects
The active
of the
ingredients.
active ingredient in there, I got to ask that question. So you have that drink, it looks like beer. What else? What's in the thing that looks like champagne?
Well, so this is our seltzer. This is our soda. This is
Soda.
meant to taste a lot like a virgin old fashioned. This is a dragon fruit seltzer. We have individual serve shots. But one of the things we did last year when entertaining, I found this at Total Wine. I found that, and there are multiple non-alcoholic champagnes out there, but this has more of your classic champagne body, sparkling wine body, not as sweet as a Martinelli. So it's a sparkling wine that's non-alcoholic that we can then.
I was
with
going
our
to say, is that
smallest
hemp
dose, it
like
makes-
champagne?
It makes for a great welcoming drink. You can add the 3 milligram shot or blood orange shot in there and have it ready for your guests to set the tone for a really pleasant evening.
All right, give your 3 locations, please.
Yeah, so the new location is 819 East Market. The St. Matthew store is so new, I have to read this off. It's 4139 Shelbyville Road, and then in New Albany, it's 217 Pearl Street, right downtown. Beautiful location, beautiful shopping over there as well.
All right, anything we forget for anybody? It's good?
No.
All right, you have got Above the Dirt Garden Shop. Give that address again.
10104 Taylorsville Road.
Okay, and we've got 3 different ones. Jeff just gave those locations, and they are Hectares and Bourbon Country Cannabis. KeepLouisvilleWeird.com to find all of that. And we're going to go shopping again. So just hang on. We've got more. Stay with us.